Hey, and welcome to Girl Be Free, a podcast designed to help women get unstuck and cultivate the life you want on your terms. I'm Siobhan, your host, and I'm passionate about empowering women to live their best life. Each week, you'll hear pep talks that will inspire and push you to take action so you too can start to be free and live the life you want. You can learn more about me at BeFreeProject.com. Now let's jump into the show. This episode of the Girl Be Free podcast is being sponsored by the Be Free Inner Circle, an exclusive online community where positive, like-minded women gather, connect, support, and learn how to cultivate the life they deserve. The Be Free Inner Circle membership includes live monthly group coaching calls and office hours, masterclasses and workshops that will cover topics such as consistency and discipline, self-care, and creating a vision for your life, just to name a few. A resource library where you can print out articles, worksheets, and workbooks. A book club so that we have a space to discuss some of our favorite books. And the most important part is accountability and community support from women who are on the same wavelength as you and that are on a similar path who wants to be free. And a bonus feature, every member of the Be Free Inner Circle will have access to my live in-person monthly Be Free meetups where you'll be able to view live stream right from your computer screen. So I know you're excited and you want to be a part of the Be Free Inner Circle. So don't worry, I got you covered. Just go to BeFreeInnerCircle.com to learn more and sign up today. Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Girl Be Free podcast. And today I want to talk about not letting your dreams die. So you're probably thinking, Siobhan, what the heck do you mean? Well, let's think about it. Think back to when you were a child and the dreams that you had for yourself. Maybe you wanted to be a fairy, a rock star, the president, I don't know, whatever dreams that you had when you were a child. And then something happened, like life, this adult life, right? Where the dreams that you once had for yourself, you suppressed and you pushed so far down that you forgot what you ever wanted for your life. And now that you're an adult living this real life, the dreams that you once had, you no longer think about. And I was reading an article recently how 98% of people die with their dreams. Now, I don't know how true that percentage is, but I'm pretty sure that there are so many people who have passed away that had these amazing ideas and goals and things that they wanted to do, but they just never did it. And anyone connected with Girl Be Free or Be Free Project, I do not want you to sit on your dreams any longer. Listen, it is hard. I get it. It is scary to put your work out there and have it be critiqued by other people. But the thing is, the dreams that you have for yourself, you have them for a reason. Like, these are not just ideas that you have, like something burns inside, something inside of you yearns to pursue that dream. But yet, for some reason, there is, I guess, blockage that's holding you back from actually moving forward on it. So I was having a conversation with someone earlier today, a good friend of mine, and we were talking about like how we both have been having conversations with people who have these amazing ideas, but yet they won't do anything. And what I told her, I said, you know what? I think that the number one reason, and this is just my opinion, but the number one reason why people don't move on their goals or pursue these dreams that they have is because of fear. And listen, I get it. You know, fear is real. We all experience it, no matter who you are. Shoot, truth be told, there's fear that I have as it relates to this podcast, where I have that little thought in my mind like, okay, what if no one listens? What if everyone hates it? What if you get bad reviews? What if you sound horrible when you record yourself? I mean, everything that you can think of under the sun, I thought about it. And then I was like, you know what? Who cares? There are people in the world that need to hear my voice. There are people in the world that need to hear my perspective on things. That the way that I say things, the way that I share my transparency, my vulnerability, my authenticity. There's someone in the world that needs to connect with that. And I cannot allow my fear of putting my work out in the world for other people to critique it hold me back from pursuing this dream and this goal that I have. And so I push past that. And that's not the only thing. I mean, I experience fear often, but I live by this quote that I recite often, which is feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. And so I keep that in the forefront of my mind. So no matter how afraid I am to do something, at the end of the day, I have to push past the butterflies in my stomach and really take a chance on myself. And so I feel like fear is something that's holding people back. And then I also feel like perfection, like waiting for the perfect time or the perfect moment or to have this amount of money and all these things that you're waiting for, when in reality, the perfect time is now. Like, I don't want to be morbid or anything like that, but tomorrow is not really promised. Like, think about that. Tomorrow is not really promised to you. So saying that you're waiting on someday to do something, to pursue your dreams, when what if you end up dying with your dream? That means that you'll be holding other people back that need what you are supposed to offer to the world. That's the way I think about it, right? So I understand that my purpose, and I'm going to probably say this over and over again. So if you get tired of hearing it, I'm sorry. But my purpose is to be a light and empower others to be free. Everything that I do, I need to be a light and empower others to be free. That is my calling. If I allowed fear to hold me back and keep me stuck, that means that I would be holding someone else back that needs to hear or experience my purpose. Does that make sense? So I cannot allow anything like fear or perfection or anything like that hold me back. Like, I just have to do it, and I have to do it afraid. And it's not easy. Man, it gets really, really hard sometimes. But I just know that at the end of the day, I have to show up for myself. So if there's this dream that you have, this is you. I'm giving you permission to take a chance on yourself. I want to push you out of your comfort zone, and that you make up your mind that you are worth it. And it's okay if you don't know how everything is supposed to work out, if you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. Guess what? You have YouTube, you have Google, where you can quickly search for whatever it is that you need. And if that's your thing where it's a lack of knowledge or information, simply go after it and research what you need to know. And then also put it out there like you need help. You will be surprised at how many people will want to help you push or reach your dreams when you just put it out there. So, for example, if you want to write a book and you feel like, oh, I don't know where to even begin, you know where you start? You start writing. And then you figure out, do you want to publish or do you want to self-publish? And then you figure out what that process is. And then if you need an editor or someone to proofread your book, then you post on social media like, hey, I'm looking for someone to proofread my book. Or maybe you ask another author that you may know. And you just start taking little bitty steps every single day to push you closer to your dreams. But please do not allow your dreams to fade away, and definitely don't let them die. There is a reason that you want to pursue whatever that thing is. And I don't want you to waste energy and time on not doing the thing that you know you've been called to. And so that's what I wanted to share today. Me, again, I am doing my best every single day to pursue my dreams. And I have some really big dreams, and I'll be sharing them throughout the podcast. But I have some things that I really want to pursue and I want to see happen in my life. And I know in order for those things to happen that I have to show up for myself. So make a decision that you are not going to let another day pass where you're not pursuing your dream. And if you don't know something, then you're either going to reach out to someone or you're going to go search and find the information yourself. And don't forget, you have a local library that you can easily walk into and get a book or ask a librarian for help. So there's really no excuse except the excuse that you're making to yourself as to why you're not pursuing your dreams or your goals. I do not want to see people following Girl Be Free and Be Free Project and be in the same position year after year. The goal is that as you listen, that you feel empowered, you feel motivated, and you feel pushed out of your comfort zone, that you too can begin to shift the direction of your life. This is not for you just to celebrate with me and be inspired by me, but as I tell my Be Free family, who again I call my BFFs, I want to celebrate your wins. I want to be inspired by you. I want to see you do great things. And so, in order for you to do that, you're going to have to show up for yourself. And so, that's what I wanted to share with you today, to not let your dreams die. Whatever it takes, I want you to go after it with everything that you have. And since we are approaching a new year, this is the perfect time where you can press reset, start to think about the goals and what you want to accomplish in 2018. Start to write things down and begin to put some action steps behind those goals so that you can start to shift your reality, right? And today, I want to leave you with an affirmation. So I told you before that at the end of each podcast, I'm going to leave you with either some type of action step. So an affirmation or journal prompt, something I want you to check out, what have you. And so today I'm going to leave you with an affirmation. And an affirmation is basically a positive statement that you recite to yourself. And the one for today is, I move boldly toward my dreams. I'm going to repeat that. I move boldly towards my dreams. And so I want you to recite that every day. And I want you to start to feel it and believe it. Write it in your journal. Write it on a Post-it note and put it on your fridge. Say it over and over and over again until you start to believe it. That is everything that I have for you today. If you want to stay connected, please come join me in my Facebook group where you will be connected with other like-minded women, and I will drop the link for the group in the show notes. And then, of course, if at any time you have any questions, you can find me anywhere on social media at Be Free Project. Until next time, girl, be free. Thank you so much for listening. Your support means the world to me. Don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss an episode. And if you're feeling really fancy, go ahead and leave a review. Until next time, be free and live.